Good morning. I wasn't going to do a car video, but after I got this phone call, I figured I should make a really quick video. So, Kimberly Botel here. My girlfriend just called me up and said that somebody had a confirmed case of lice at her kid's school, and they haven't told the parents yet, which I think in Colorado they don't legally have to. I know the school nurse at our school says that it just causes more panic. But frankly, I think you need to let parents know, because then you can do a search and then you can find it. Because we had a situation about a month ago that my oldest had a lice in her classroom, and we were diligent. Like, we definitely looked when they told us to look the first time, and I didn't see anything. We did a clean sweep and there was nothing. Fast forward about a week plus later, and I was brushing my hair and I found a nit in my hair. And I just want to tell everyone kind of what to look for, because it's not a big deal. I promise you. My mom was the Head Start nurse and a program here in Colorado, and she literally, what she did is she went around to schools checking kids for lice. And so when I was in high school, I had lice all the time. And we kind of just became preventative at it and just kind of took care of the situation. So, pretty much I always have this kind of advice. So you take like a piece of hair, if you see like a little white thing on it, and if you can slide it, like if that little white thing, you can slide it down and slide it up and it won't come off, like it won't come off easily, then you have lice. And the biggest thing with treating lice is actually you want to get that little comb. The chemicals that you put on your hair, I mean, they can kind of help, and they make you feel better, so you might as well just do it. So pretty much you get that little comb, you're gonna comb through your hair, and what I suggest is doing sections of 4. So I suggest doing like the bottom right, the bottom left, the top right, top left. So yeah, I did that. I didn't search, I just did the comb, I did the shampoo, but then I searched my husband, nothing. I searched my son, nothing. I searched the youngest, I found a couple, so I was like, all right, gotta treat her. I treated everyone, actually. And then my oldest got home from school, and I told her that we needed to search. And I did the 2 bottom quadrants, didn't see anything. And then I got to the top right, and I'm like thinking, gosh, she probably doesn't have it. Like, what the heck? I'm like, maybe I got it from one of the other kids at school. And I'm like going through her hair, and then all of a sudden I saw like the little nest of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Let's just take care of it. So we did a full treatment on her. I made sure I combed it. I let the treatment solution sit, which we use Fairy Tales. I'll put a link for their lice removal stuff. It's awesome because you're not using a junk load of chemicals. So like I used that, and then we ended up doing a treatment just a couple days later, and then we also did a week later. I have so much hair that I actually did, for the first time that I did treatment, because I wanted to make sure that the kids had stuff on. I did olive oil in my hair because that, I guess, suffocates them, and it just makes them slide off really easy with the comb. And so I did that, but I will tell you, my hair, yeah, it's really thick, but oh my gosh, my whole head broke out, which was just miserable. It made combing through my hair simple, but oh my gosh, literally I could feel it on my scalp. It was horrible. So yeah, so what I suggest, if you guys have confirmed case of lice, like my poor dear friend, go get the Fairy Tales lice. It's like a mousse that you put in the hair. It comes with the comb, so don't worry about buying the comb separately. And then just kind of follow directions on that. I'm obsessed with combing the kids' hair now with that little comb every once in a while when we're just doing shampoos to like just make sure, because really what that comb does is it grabs the nits and the lice and it's gonna pull it off. So I felt so bad. And then what you want to do afterwards is you want to make sure that hair is up in if it's long hair, in a ponytail. You want to make sure that it's in a braid, it's in a bun. And then there's also a preventative spray that Fairy Tale has that I absolutely love. I spray it on the kids all the time, and it just is supposed to help, obviously, be preventative of them getting lice. And so we have done that for a couple weeks before going into winter break. I should have done it today, just thinking about it. I loved, actually, when I started researching about trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do for the house? You know, number one, go wash all the sheets. Obviously, you've been sleeping on them. You want to do that. If it's something you can't really like wash, like a leather couch, actually what you're gonna do is just vacuum it. And the rule of thumb is if you haven't been wearing it in 48 hours, don't worry about it. Lice don't live on things that aren't hair, because they want to be close to that scalp, and that's how they live. So really, if you haven't touched it in 48 hours, don't worry about it. One of my mom friends said if her son got lice, she would totally like ask her husband to move. It's not that dramatic. You know, put the blowtorch away. You don't have to burn your house down. It's really not that big of a deal. You do a lot of laundry. You do a lot of vacuuming. You do a lot of hair combing. But it's over fast. So just, if you don't have it, be preventative. Especially if you know there's an outbreak in your classroom or in your school. And then obviously make sure that you just take some care of those preventative steps in your household to just make sure, you know, like I stripped the beds. Sorry guys, I told you I'm driving. So I stripped the beds, I vacuumed the mattresses. I doubt that they even were anywhere close to there, but I figured, you know what, I'm already doing this, might as well be a little bit crazy. Did that, vacuumed the couch, vacuumed the chairs, and like washed the pillows and washed the like the throw that we have on our couch, and that was about it. So I hope this helps somebody who is dealing with a similar situation. I'll put the links below to the Fairy Tales products that I use, and if you want to be really crazy, like I've thought about being, is just buying like a really nice lice comb, just in case, because I feel like I have 3 kids, it's gonna happen again, that I just have it. They have some really nice metal ones also on Amazon. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know, but I'll put the link if you'd like to try it. Cool. If not, whatever, it's a resource. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, laugh, comment. Sorry I recorded in the car, but like I said, my girlfriend called me and she was in a complete panic, and she knows that I dealt with it recently. So I figured I would just make a quick video so everyone kind of knew like what to do and not to freak out. I promise. It's horrible in the sense of like you just got to do a lot of stuff, but it's not that bad. It's over fast. There's no like diseases or anything that are transferred from that, and your animals can't get it, so don't freak out like your cat or dog aren't gonna have it. So thanks, peace out guys.